What is going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas versus Utah college football matchup going down on Friday, November 28th, 2025. But before we get to that free pick, if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, the ones that I had the most money on every single day, you can find us at Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below. We've got so much free pick content here on our YouTube channel that you know these plays on the premium side are the best of the best. That's what Pickdawgz Premium is for. But we've also got our inner circle. It's something we've been mentioning a lot in our videos as of late. It's not for everyone. It's for those who are placing larger bets of at least $1,000 or more per game, which is the requirement to be accepted into the service. But we've had a lot of big bettors and high rollers join this club already. They've already had a lot of early success with the one-on-one coaching, the bankroll management, the early releases. So if this sounds like something that's for you, reach out to the number on the screen and we will get you some more information. But let's get to this one between Utah and Kansas. Both teams with something to play for here. Utah at 9-2 overall, and looking for a spot in the Big 12 title game. They've got a conference record this season of 6-2, while Kansas 5-6 straight up, 3-5 in Big 12 conference play. For Kansas, it's win and you're bowl eligible. Lose and you're not, and that's plain and simple. But Utah said they need a lot to go right for them to have a spot in the Big 12 title game. They need a win, they need a loss for Texas Tech, and they need a win from both BYU and Arizona State to get a spot in the Big 12 title game. So a lot has to happen. But I will say for Utah, at least they're picking it up at the right time of the season. I mean, this is a team that scored 45 plus in 4 straight games. Now, could you call into question the level of competition? Sure, Colorado, who's been dead in the water for a while now. Cincinnati, who kind of tailed off as the season progressed. A Baylor team that's had defensive issues all season long. And Kansas State, who put a bit of a scare into Utah. They lost that game 51-47. Utah picked up the late win in that one in one of the most thrilling games of the season. And it was back and forth. Utah putting up 30 points in the second half to pick up the win in that game. And Devin Dampier has just been really stepping up his game for Utah as the season's progressed. 18-33 in that game against K-State, 2 touchdowns, 259 passing yards. And, it was a back and forth game all over the place. But still, Utah has been finding a way to get the job done. And that was the weakest defensive performance that they had all season long, admittedly. But it's still been a very good defense for the Utes this season, and I just don't know if Kansas is going to have enough in the tank to break through here, because we've seen this Kansas team start the season well, and then they just fell apart down the stretch. The only thing separating Kansas from a 5-game losing streak right now is a 38-21 win over an Oklahoma State team that may be viewed by many as one of the worst in the power conferences this season. They lost 42-17 in back-to-back weeks to Texas Tech and Kansas State. Lost 24-20 at Arizona, 38-14 at Iowa State. Now, at least they do get to finish the season at home here. It is senior day, but like I said, I just don't think that Kansas has enough here to break through and keep pace with Utah here. Utah in a position where like I said, they need a lot of help to get to the Big 12 title game. And if this team wants any shot at making the college football playoff and getting an at-large bid, they need to win with style points. And I think that this is just a game where Utah comes out and just lays the hammer on Kansas because they have to, because it's out of necessity. So I'm going to lay the points here with Utah. That's my free pick. Thank you so much for checking out this free pick video. Let me know who you guys like in this game in the comment section below. Remember, if you are looking for my best bets, you can head to Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below. Use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. Best of luck. We'll see you guys soon.